Hey there, it's Brittany, and I'm back with our monthly jewelry collab hosted by Pirate Pretties. So each month we do a theme, and for March we're doing green. For the color, metal is gold or brass. The item can be a necklace or a bracelet. And the theme is either luck or clovers. So I am actually in the middle, and I have been for almost a week, of filming my St. Patty's Day jewelry blitz. So I am in the middle of making something for that and want to incorporate a technique that I used in a necklace for that into a bracelet that will kind of match. It's not really going to match, but we're going to be using these beads today. These stone beads that came from Bargain Bead Box that I didn't know how the heck I was going to use, but I came up with a really cute theme for a necklace using different clovers. So I think these fit with today's theme really, really well. What do you think? So I'm also going to use for gold, I'm going to use this jewelry wire that I got from Hobby Lobby a million years ago, and it was on clearance for 99 cents. This is 26 gauge. I'm going to cut a very long piece. You know me, I just use too much, and I can't help it. I can't help it. I just get worried that I'm going to mess up my piece, so what we'll do, oh, actually we need two pieces. I'm trying to remember what I did. Yeah, we're gonna need two pieces. Technically the same length, but if they're not exactly the same length, that's okay. So I'm gonna grab the ends of one end of both pieces, line them up as well as you can, as best you can. And then we're gonna stick them through these holes. So these holes are really tiny. That's why I had to go with 26 gauge wire. And you have to put the wires through at the same time or it's not going to work. So we're gonna move that down to, wow, I cut these almost exactly the same length, which was pretty awesome. I'm gonna move the flower down to the middle of our wire. And then I'm gonna try and figure out which wire connects to the other side. So this one is this wire, and what I'm going to do is bring it up one of the channels, and I'm just going to let it rest there for a second. Okay, and then I'm going to bring the other one up the exact opposite set of channels. So that's what we look like right now, right? Okay, so then I am just going to twist. So we're making that one wire, or those two wires, into one twisted, braided, whatever you want to call it, wire. And we're just going to go until we have enough length. And it will get smaller. The twist will get smaller towards the flower and larger as you go out. That's okay. There is twisted wire out there. Unfortunately, I have twisted wire. I just don't have it in a small enough gauge to fit through this flower. And this works really, really well for what we need. So stay tuned. I will be still posting my blitz probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the 16th. Today is 15th. We do these monthly collabs every 15th day of the month for 2021. Okay, so that should be enough wire. Of course, I have all that to go. That's enough. I am going to go ahead and grab my needle nose, or round nose, not needle nose, round nose pliers, and I'm just going to wire wrap a loop. Okay, so I'm going to go like this, and it's going to it's not going to be a huge loop. It's going to be a smaller loop. And then we're going to wrap it around, and I'm going to bring it to the back. And while I'm bringing it to the back, I'm going to make the loop even smaller. So that's about as big as I want it. That could be even a little bit smaller if you want. I'm going to grab my loop, turn it this way, so it is flush against the flower. And then we're just going to grab both wires and wire wrap 2 or 3 times, well, 3 or 4 times around it, as tight as we can. There we go. Okay, so there is our loop. And then I'm just going to nip this in the back. And yes, I think Katie asks, yes, I did get a new pair of snips. These are awesome. They're definitely the best snips I've ever had. Okay, I'll link to them below if you're interested in where I got them. Okay, we're just going to tuck that in. You don't want it to unwind. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'll show you again, and then I'll do the others in fast forward so we don't waste a whole lot of time on twisting wires. Oops, man down. I always knock a bead off the table. And that's why you see a different background in this video, because my beadboard is covered with St. Patty's Day Blitz stuff. I laid out all the stuff for a necklace and then had to walk away from it because I was busy and I haven't gotten back to it. But I need to, because we're running up on St. Patty's Day in 2 days here. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, I'm going to grab my loop, twist it, and then we're just going to wrap around. This is very malleable wire, so it's pretty easy to wrap it. Just want to make sure I wrap it tightly enough, because since it's so soft, it probably kind of unravel if I don't do it tight enough. Okay, I think that's good enough for that side too. And then we're just going to do the exact same thing. Snip off in the back. Make sure you only snip the tail. Don't snip the wire, the loop, or the wrap part. And then we'll just squish that in there. And then we have, oh, push that down. We have a connector. I'm going to do this 3 more times, and then we will have the focals for our bracelet. Okay, all 4 are finished, and I just had a major freak out, because I don't know if you haven't been following my channel, you wouldn't know this, but I haven't been able to find my green crystals since I moved into this house. I just tore this room apart and I found the green crystals. I could cry, I'm so excited. So what I really want is some, like an emerald color to go between my links. Now this color is pretty good, but they're 2-hole, and I don't want 2-hole, and I don't want to have to figure out how to make 2-hole work in this situation. I looked through all my other crystals, and I'm not seeing the color I want, so guess who's going to go on a crystal buying bender, apparently. But these are some mixes that I have from buying strands in Tucson. Wow, look at that guy. That is awesome. I wish I would have found this before I started my St. Patty's Day Blitz. Good night. Okay, so those aren't going to work. Those aren't their color. These are going to work. So I have 3 of these. Let me dump out this other bag. Maybe we'll have 4, or maybe we'll have 6. Okay, and we don't. But that's okay. We can figure it out. Not really seeing any other. I don't have twins. Like, I don't have enough to make the right color, and this is too, I mean, that's pretty, but I want a darker green, so I'm gonna move these guys over here. I have one more thing I can check, my crystal bead soup. Okay, so here's the crystal bead soup. I'm only gonna pour out a little bit at a time. No green in here that I see that I want to use. No. This guy's cool. And I know I used another one of these, I think, on that Monstera bracelet. I don't know. That's a pretty color. That could be our fourth bead. It doesn't have to be symmetrical, even though I've got 4 of these that would make it easy to be symmetrical. I'm just not seeing the beads in my stash that I need to make it symmetrical, so that's okay. We'll grab some gold beads. I'm gonna clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I grabbed some stuff from my stash. I'm gonna move in just a little bit. Okay. And then, so I got out these swirl beads. I think they came from Pam. I'm almost positive. These I've had forever. These are connectors. Some gold beads. Got a couple different clasps that I got from Carmine. And some other like little basket weave looking, I don't know. Well, that looked Irish to me. I don't know. So anyway, a lot of cool stuff. Don't know how I'm going to incorporate it. I need to grab some heavy duty jump rings because we are not stringing this. It's going to be a link bracelet. Let me grab some jumpies. Nope, I don't like calling them jumpies. I tried to try it out. So here we have some jump rings, and then we have our links, and then we have our gems, and I have some eye pins. We're just gonna make a bracelet. So I just have to decide how I want. I think these are too orange yellow. Like, they're really pretty, but they're just not gonna work for this. I really, really like, okay, so I really like these, but I really like these. I don't know which one. Okay, so we're gonna go spread these guys out. Flakes and stuff on my felt here. Spread these guys out. Put in a gem in the middle. This is gonna be a pretty long bracelet if I do any more than that. And then we can put this guy at the end. Where's my, here it is. My ruler, my hot mess ruler. All right, we're already at almost 6 inches there. Well, no, we're about 5.5 inches, not including eye pins and jump rings. And then I think this looks more, I don't know, which one of these do I like more? I kind of like this. It kind of looks like the pot of gold, right? So we'll put one of these on here somewhere. And then I need to choose a toggle. These are a little dark now if I'm going with this lighter gold. All right, I'll choose a toggle in a little bit. I can go through the rest of my toggles too. So I'm gonna grab some jump rings, some eye pins, and you can wire wrap this too. I usually don't do that. It's just not my thing. I can wire wrap stuff like this, but I don't really like wire wrapping whole necklaces together and bracelets and stuff. That's just not, I've never been able to calm down enough to do a whole necklace like that. All right. Whoop. Okay, that might be a little small. But we are going to use jump rings in this because it puts less stress on the eye pins, puts less stress on the beads, and it will move a little bit better if we use jump rings. If you cut your eye pin long enough to make a loop. Goodness. Okay, so we have that guy. And move on to the next one. I think I used these eye pins in a different video and they're not good. And of course I got that guy too long. Oh my. Okay. These are very tough eye pins. I don't know where the heck I got them from, but I'm going to try and just use them up because I just don't like them. There we go, number 2. And then we'll do number 3. I don't know if I'm going to need that big bead because I could save this for a necklace to use with the larger flower. Oh, maybe. Because I have this guy, I might not need that big one. So we'll see how long this turns out to be, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. Don't forget to check out the other ladies in the challenge. I'm going to put them down below. Actually, 2 new ladies joined, and I haven't checked out their channels, but I will put a link. We have Nina, we have Angela, we have Wendy and Sarah, and then the 2 new ladies. So I will put all of that information below. Just make sure you check out. Make sure you check out their channels. Just making sure that these wires are staying put, and they are. Okay. So I will grab my pliers and we will get started. I'm trying to find my other pliers. Oh, here they are. If you guys could see my desk, you would be horrified and or laugh your butts off because it is a hot mess. Looks like a leprechaun puked on my table. Not to be gross, but everything's green. All right, so we'll start over here. Grab a flower. Actually, I'll use this guy. Grab a flower and then hook on our new link. And we'll just go on down the line. I'm gonna back out a little bit now that I've done that detail work. Okay. Put Goldie's bed under my table now that I've moved my table, and she loves it. She has 2 beds in the bead room, one over by the clay table and one over here by my bead table. I'm trying to figure out the right way so these don't spin. Oh gosh, I think it's just going to be trial and error here because I'm not 100% sure I could get this right. It's really pretty. This would make a really pretty beaded necklace if I had more of these, but unfortunately I don't have more of the green gems and I don't have more of the stone beads. So, bracelet it is. Okay, so this guy didn't get closed all the way, so I want to make sure it's fixed before I put the jump ring on, or else the jump ring may slip out later. Here we go. One more set. This is really pretty. Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna have to see how long this is because I really want to get this guy in there, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I have to take off one of the flowers, I might have to do that. Okay. But that might be a blessing in disguise because then if I make a coordinating necklace, I can use another one of the flowers to go with these guys back here. So close this up. Going to measure. So right now, yeah, we're almost at 6 inches. And then I still need to put on a clasp. And then this guy would take it. This guy takes it to about 7 inches plus a clasp. I just don't think there's enough room for another one of these guys, but okay, this is what we'll do. I'll figure it out like we always do, right? All right, we'll put that guy on. Okay, so now's the time to decide. Do I really want the link to be by this guy, or do I want it to be by a flower or a clover? And do I want it at the end? That's the other question. I think I kind of want this guy to be in the middle now that I'm thinking about it. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull this guy off. And it's not really going to be in the middle, but it's not going to be at the end. Because I want to be able to see it on the top of my wrist. So there we go. It's pretty. We have our clovers and our pot of gold and our little lucky gems there. I'm going to find a clasp that I like and possibly one more little gold bead, and I'll be back. Okay, so I like these. They're very cute. And they don't take away from the rest of the bracelet. I think that's cute. And then I found some bicones, so I made another bicone, and I'm gonna see if it makes the bracelet too long. So, I'm thinking the clasp, one side of the clasp, the round side will go up against this flower. You want to make sure that you have a bead that can go through your clasp to be on the bar part of the toggle, because if you don't, you won't be able to close your bracelet. That is the only drawback for me to a toggle. Sometimes I forget that. And then we have to redo things. So I don't know if a jump ring will make it too long. I'm going to try it first with a jump ring. If a jump ring makes it too long, then we will take the jump ring off. Such a cute bracelet. I love it. Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, what? And then I don't know if I need a jump ring on this side. Let me test this. It's looking very long. I think we'll be okay without the jump ring on this side. So I'll just hook this onto my toggle. And that's why we don't use junky eye pins. This happened in the last video, and I think somebody said, well, try using the end that has the already made eye. Well, it broke. I knew that would happen. So, okay, let's redo it. I'm sure, well, maybe not everybody's been there, but I for sure have been there before. I don't get it. These are very strong, like very hard to maneuver, but then they crack like that and it drives me crazy. You gotta be very careful. And then we'll use the jump ring to get it onto the bracelet. Okay, and we have a fantastic, stunning, sparkly, lucky Clover inspired bracelet. Oh goodness, come on, tell me you're gonna come through here. Oh, there we go. See, that's why you have to have a bead that'll fit through your toggle. So here is our bracelet. And it just makes me so happy. And I don't have anything like that. And yes, it is overly St. Patty's Day looking, but it's not cheap looking, and I can wear this year round if I want a little bit extra look. So cute. Well, I hope you guys learned something with this technique using beads that have a hole through the middle, and thank you so much for watching. Check out all the other ladies in our challenge, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for Goldie. She's super cute. Bye-bye.